Hello guys, for today, as you might know, I have stated coronavirus impact on stock market. Hello Jocelyn, how are you? Thank you very much for coming. So as you might know, the subject is very important because of the news. So I think that the market will be volatile all these months until we see that this coronavirus has gone, as the other viruses has gone before, but we will never know when. So the market going up and down, it will stay as it is. There is no way out to know the trend. And in my opinion, the best thing to do is to look for penny stocks and IPOs. Okay? Why IPOs and penny stocks? Because most of the guys who are doing penny stocks, they don't follow that much the news of the market. They follow the news of the companies. These small companies, they follow the news. There are some websites that are devoted for that. They give recommendations. They give a lot of stuff. And they give the funny thing. They give fundamentals. Or you say, oh, buy this, buy gold because it is expensive. It is rare on earth. But this is not true. Although it is rare, but the price has gone down for gold for many years, since 2011. The price of 2011 in the, for example, in the ETF, GLD, okay, was $1,884 for an ounce of gold. Okay? Now it is 1,300. So it is cheaper now than in the past. So where is this rare and rare? Yes, but understand that the price of anything is governed by what we call the opinion of the trader. Opinion of the trader, they change the market according to the opinion of the majority of the people. It's like stock market is like, I can say it always, it's like a big democracy. The more votes, it means the more shares people they buy, the stocks are going up. The more shares they are selling, the stock market will collapse. Okay? It happens daily. But understand that in this month, things begin to become worse, and this is the good days for day trading. Because if there is a good day, you can go long and you can make a lot of money because there is a pressure. People are buying because of the news. If the day is bad, it's good also to sell short, and it is a good way to make money. So this is in general about the stock market. So the trend will be very difficult in this matter. Thank you very much for coming. The tinfoil Israel. Yes, time to short. But it doesn't mean that time to short, it means you just go and short, okay? Sometimes like this week, we see 2 days or 3 days, they are very strong. If you have short, you will be losing a lot of money in these few days. Tinfoil Israel said the Fed injecting money on the 15th. It is not they are injecting money. It means they reduce the interest rate with half a point. Now this is good for the economy because people are getting more money to buy, like housing, like loans, the big companies, they can borrow more money because the federal government made the money available and with less. Because understand, here in America, it's all in the hands of the federal government. If they want a very strong stock market and make people make money, a lot of money, they just have to put the interest rate down, especially for banks, for brokers, even for people. Okay, it's easy. For example, you don't have a car, you just have credit card. They give you the money, 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000. They give it easily when the federal government put the interest rate down, so you can get it very easily. But if the interest rate is very high, you will see that the people are not willing to invest more. They will not. It makes the market very, very hard. Okay, and the people, they get discouraged to buy things because it becomes more and more expensive. Hello, free trader. How are you? Thanks for coming. So, as I see, coronavirus has begun in China right now, but in the past it has been into some countries. Okay, and the funny thing, I will tell you, because maybe a lot of you guys, you are following the thing, but you don't know that this place, Wuhan, this place in China, this is where we have the biggest laboratories in inspecting viruses. So for me, I suspect that the contamination comes from these laboratories. It's not because they say America, they send something. No, it will never happen like this. So I am thinking that China, it means the researchers have done a mistake. And this virus, I don't know how they get to the people, because why it is only in that place that we have right now around 90,000 or 100,000 people infected in that city, in neighborhood, that city only. And it's spread in other places, but the majority is there. And there is where they work on viruses. I think they do a mistake. And it's not mistake of anyone else than them. Okay? And now we have a global problem or health problem in the whole world. I just heard the news. I just heard in the news, just by chance, in Facebook, that Italy will stop 38,000 schools. It means all the schools in Italy will stop. It means students and people will not go to school until they figure out how to contain this contagious sickness, because a lot of people, they die. Okay, and it is a very, very hard measure they do. And the team foiled Israel said it is almost every country. Yes, but understand that in Wuhan, in this city, in China, this is where the most people are. And as I explained to you, maybe you have some news or some information, but for me, I know that they have the biggest laboratories of viruses. They are working, these doctors, these scientists are always working on viruses in that city. And since that city gets coronavirus, it means that these scientists are responsible for that. It could be, but I'm not sure, but it could be, because it's nearly impossible to come from another country where these people are there having their virus. And okay, like every day other day, it has been suspected for months, over 100,000 and in every continent on purpose. Japan did that a week ago. Yes, but listen, I don't think it is on purpose. China has not done this on purpose. I think it's a mistake of scientists. I think, in my opinion. So in the future we will know. I think it's just a minute. Okay. May get some people calling at this time. No problem. We'll fix that. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. So as I told you guys, yes, you say 100,000. Yes, the number now is, they say 100,000. But as I told you, I don't suspect that the Chinese government has done this, because it will have big problems on their economy. And now most of the countries, they stop importing from China, and this is a big hit to the economy of China. Understand that, for example, Alibaba, which one of the biggest, it's like Amazon. Now a lot of people, they stop purchasing things from Alibaba because it is Chinese, and who will benefit from that is Amazon. I didn't check Amazon stock. I will check it right now after that, and we'll see what's going on with Amazon, because if they get a lot of business, it means they will get a lot of money. So some people are losing money, other people are making money. And this is in every situation in the world. You find some people who profit from these problems. Not all the people are the same, okay? The tinfoil Israel, what were you talking about on the phone? Oh, it's not your business. I wasn't talking on the phone, but it's something else. Someone called me. He shouldn't call me at this time. So when you say big problems or small problems, it depends how you can look at it. Man, what do you mean? What do you mean it's not a big problem? I'm telling you, almost all the airplanes, they stopped having flights, and you say it is a small problem. It's the whole world. China, they make an embargo on China. Okay, they don't accept their merchandise because they think it might be having virus. Well, what is it? It's your opinion. No, it's not my opinion. It's a big problem in the world. Okay, so that's why in this live, I want just to speak about this, because in terms of investing, in terms of trading, especially trading, because investors, they got problems bigger than this. in 2008, when the market collapsed, millions of people, they lost their jobs in America, especially those who are in real estate. Millions of houses have gone bankrupt. Banks have been go bankrupt. So in 2008 was a disaster for America. Okay, here in America, 50% of the stock market is gone. Do you understand what does it mean, 50%? How many millions of billions the market has lost in 2008? You can never imagine that. If they put this money, the whole world, all the people will become millionaire. But understand that the money is in few hands in the world, okay? So if this 50% of the market given to the whole world, all will become millionaires, okay? You don't. But who will work if all the people becomes billionaires or millionaires, okay? So then you say, Chinfold, you say it's a big problem, but you said people are making money. Yes. People are making money. Now Amazon is making a lot of money because the competitor, Alibaba, stops working, or all the people, they get scared to buy from China. Do you understand what does it mean when a big company, it makes its money from the trade between China and America, and then it stops? Okay? So people, they go to the safest, which is Amazon. Amazon, you can buy anything here from America, so there is no problem with that. But if it's something from China, anything from China, even if it's not food, it will create a threat to the people, and people, they get scared. Okay? They get scared. You see, if you go to some stores, people, they take water, they take bread, they take cans of food. It's as if the third world countries has come in these days. Try just to see in your neighborhood, okay? If you are living in a countryside and you don't know what's going on, this is another thing, okay? So, and you say for them it's a small problem. Who are they? Small problem for them. Sometimes you say it's a big problem. Sometimes it is small. Okay, no problem. Top series, how are you? He said, how did coronavirus start? Where did it come from? Okay, I will, top series, I will just give you an information. I have made in Facebook small article. Coronavirus, the origin of coronavirus is bats. You know those birds or living in caves. Most of you, they know them. They are mammals, okay? So they are birds, but they have flesh. So they have no feathers, as you might know. So the coronavirus lives on them. And these bats, they contaminate some animals. There are some cats living in Africa and in Asia, okay? In rainy forests. There is some animal that it is called, I don't remember, I put an article on it, and this animal, I think I have made an article, guys, you can see it. If I can find it on Facebook, I will show it to you. Let me check. I don't know where I put it. If I find it, I will show it to you. Okay. Let me show you this. Guys, check this. So I put the article in Arabic, not in English. But as you can see that? So the bats, this animal is found in China. They like this animal. Chinese, they like this animal meat. They eat it, and they use its skin. I don't know what they use it for. Scales. This is scales, and this is called the pangolin. Okay, the pangolin is this animal, and it's nearly a distinct animal. Okay, so the meat is very, very expensive in China, and this animal takes coronavirus in its skin. Now we have the civet cat, which is this one. This animal, which lives in Asia and in Africa. This animal also, it has the thing. It has the coronavirus, and as you might know, camels, because in Saudi Arabia in 2012 they have coronavirus coming from the camel. Because the bats, they come to this animal, to the camel, and they contaminate the camel. So when the people, they drink its milk or eat meat, they have a problem. Okay, so this is about these animals, but as I showed you, I told you clearly that the place where we have the coronavirus was in Wuhan county, or in Wuhan place. So if I find let's say a chart, I will show you China coronavirus map. If I find a map for that thing, I will show it to you. So here is I think is the map. You can check that, guys. So China, and South Korea, Japan, Italy has a lot of people. Israel 21, Egypt 15, Algeria 17. But the other countries they have, but they don't have a regular number. USA 400, Mexico 6, Brazil 13, South Africa 1, Australia 59, Singapore 100, India 34. But the most touched are South Korea, China, Iran, Italy, and less we have Japan. So here, this is what they say. This is from the New York Times. Okay, avoid all non-essential travel. It means they ask USA citizens not to go to Italy, to Iran, and to China, and to South Korea, and Japan. So see, we have all these countries that have a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people who are like. And there are other countries that they have a lot or some, but there are other countries that they don't know even, because they don't know because their health system is very weak to see people. Okay, but it's when they say Africa here there is no, it doesn't mean that there is no. Okay, because Canada, they will know sooner about any problem. USA, okay, Russia, Germany, France, Spain, any countries that are industrialized country, they have a very good healthcare system to find those who are sick. But in Africa, most of the people, maybe they are contaminated, but they don't know. Because of the health system, people are living far away from cities. They don't know even if there is a problem or not. Okay? And that's the thing that I want to show. But things change. Things change. I'm trying to search if I can find other. Yes, it's very very alarming, and it is like a global thing. It's not just something that it is like. Let's see, Wuhan. Wuhan coronavirus. Okay, so we try to go ahead and continue our thing about this thing. So the problem is that it begin now touch more people, and especially economy. Understand that in business it creates a problem. Now people who do business and they go from one country to another, okay? He said, do you really think China is being honest on stats? Yeah, but no one knows. No one knows. But the problem is that it goes to other countries. It means these people were contaminated from China. They go to South Korea, they go to Japan, they go to Italy, they go to America, they go everywhere, because it's not just Chinese. It's the people who are American, they go to China for business, and when they come home, maybe they have symptoms of coronavirus and they contaminate other people. Okay, this is how things go. It's not easy, and it affects a lot of industries. Like I didn't check the industries, but a lot of industries will begin to go down into a downtrend because of that. Okay, it might be a long downtrend. It could be very short, but for me, the thing is, the market is very volatile. In this week, 2 days or 3 days, they were so good. And then the two latest days, it go down. So let's go, we check, what is it? We check the chart. Okay, so let's go check the chart and see what's going on. Okay. Dow Jones, after 1 week and a half going down, then on Monday, on Wednesday, it was so strong, and then it collapsed again. So the thing is, we will never know. We will never know. As you can see this drop. So Dow Jones, for example, was 295. 295 now is 258. Okay? So about 40 points down. Russell 2000, the same. You see, as you can see, it's very bad. SPY also, as you might know, all the stocks have been shorted. Okay, now let's go to the silver. Silver this week is strong, but we have a gap down here for silver, as you can see. Gold is doing so strong because most of the time when gold is going up, the stock market is going down. Okay, so this is just in general how things. So let's right now, after we finish, we can go to sector. When we finish this, guys, if you have some questions, we can go and we can check the sectors where they are going. For me, most of the time I check most of the sectors, ETFs. Things you said, I wish I would known that about gold. Yeah, but you know, there is no 100% rule. Okay, there is no such thing as 100% rule. But because the traders decide, and the traders, they have information online, and they get influenced by people. That's why the stock market is always in chaos. Each one is selling short and one is going long. Okay? And it's just an opinion. So, yes, I will check just the sectors, because in each sector we have a lot of industries. So for me, I don't do that much. So let's go and check the sectors for you guys. Okay. This is industrial sector. It's the same as the market. Health sector the same. Consumer the same. It means the whole market is working the same. Now, I will check if there is something. Yes. Energy sector, as you might see, it get the biggest hit. Do you see that, for example, the gas is going down? For our neighborhood, the gas is $1.87. It could be less in some other places, it could be more, but in our region, it's $1.87. So that's why you see that the energy sector gets hit the most. Okay? Consumer is the same as the market. Financial, utilities, metal and mining, yes. You see, is getting a hit. Healthcare services, banking. Although there is a good news about the federal government, about reducing the interest rate by 0.5 point, but it's not now that it shows up. Okay. So S&P technology hardware is going down. almost everything is the same except for energy sector. Energy sector, man, oil and gas equipment services. You see that? It's going down so good for a long time. Internet, healthcare, telecom, capital markets, all the markets, oil and gas exploration production, S&P pharmaceuticals, ETFs, aerospace and defense. Aerospace and defense should get the biggest hit in the future, because a lot of problems with aerospace, you know, semiconductors, transportation, and retail. So this is all. There are a lot of things you can, if you are interested. Dog Lips, you say, can I ask for help and put my PayPal on here? What? You put PayPal here in order to ask for money? What do you think? Do you think here we have our bank? We are not a bank here. I live in my car and need help for real. Yes, you should check the churches that are getting money from the people and they don't give. This is the people that you should get to ask for help. It's very, very dangerous for a lot of people, not just for you guys, but it's very, very hard. Top Series said, is it true that 20% of the traders make 80% of the profits? It could be 5 to 10 traders percent. They make 90 to 95%, because most of the people that do day trading, most of the beginners, they don't know the rules. So, and this is a big problem. You find that all the day is going down. Almost all professionals, they make money. And you find beginners, they lose money. Even they sell short, but they lose money because they don't understand how things work. Because the day, when it goes down, sometimes it begins good. He thinks that the day is good, so he buys long. When it changes direction, he does not change his direction. So day trading, it is a skill. It is adaptation. And this is because we are speaking about the news, corona news. It's the day trader. If you are a day trader, you can make a lot of money in this 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, better than any other month or year. Now, the reason for that is that the days are volatile. And when they go up or down, they go so strong. So, you don't have, in day trading, you don't have to have it from the low to the high. You can't. So, if one stock goes $5, if you can get 2 or 3, you are excellent. Okay? It doesn't mean that you should kill yourself to have everything. No, you can't. So, whatever you have is good, especially in these days. As you can see, most of the stocks, they have gone $5, $7, $10, $13, $15. I see stocks that they go $24, $30 a day, either up or down. So what does it mean? It means it is the opportunity to make money. And some people, they specialize in some stocks because they know them, they always trade them, and they just stick with that stock. Okay? And in order to be day trader, you should have at least more than $25,000, and then you have a margin account. So 25,000 plus the 25,000 of the broker, you will have 50,000. This is the minimum. This is the minimum to be a day trader, because you should have some capital to work with it. Okay, you can go in one trade. You are doing two trades at the same time. You are going long for one trade and you are going short for another trade. Okay, so you can do that. So it means you need money. You need money. So very small capital, you will have problems. Okay, you will have problems. And when you trade more than 3 times, okay, and you don't have money, the broker will stop you. So always we have trouble when you are a day trader and you don't have money. The tinfoil Israel said, "What are you buying on Monday?" What are you buying? I am buying stocks. What should I buy? So as you might know, to be a day trader, you need to practice. There are some good days in day trading the whole year. You find some days when there are good news. Good news, what does it mean? It means bad news or good news. All news are good for day traders. Because in a day trader, you should only focus on the day, how it will be. Is it up so you can go long and you make some money? Or is it down and you sell short? And sometimes you find the whole market is red. Okay? And it stays the whole day. Sometimes it changes the direction. Okay? So there are techniques that you can use in order to train yourself. So in my training level 12, which is how to day trade using candlesticks, I give you some techniques you can use in day trading. At least you know the fluctuation of the day. Where is the market is going the day? If you know, just to get an opinion, either you can go long or you can sell short. As for example, in what did happen in this, I will show you. Let me see. I will show you. Let me see the market. I will just make as you can see, I will show you something. Okay, so here, as you can see, this day here and the next day. Now, it begins just a little bit up here with the open. This is the open. And then it continues to go down until 4 p.m. So if you can't make money here, when you should make money? When? Because this here is easy. This 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 is more difficult than this. More difficult because it can go up, it go down, it go up. So, but understand that sometime the stock has a very long. Now, very long. Let's say it is 3 hours going down. So 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, and it is going down. You can make money. You don't have to, for example, to make all this money. Let's say from the low to the high is $5. This is from the low to the high. Now for you, if you can get $3 or $2 or $4, whatever you have is excellent. Okay, is excellent. So in the day trading, the goal is to make money, but it doesn't mean you should make the whole day money. You can't. This is impossible. This is impossible. You go to the high here, and when it stops, you begin here and you end here, and you know when it stops here, and then you sell here. This is impossible. For any trader in the world, it's impossible. You will never know. Okay? So day trading, you should have techniques how to know the day, if it is up or down, and you should know how to change direction. Okay? So I just give you like an example. I give you just an example. Okay? So this is the open, just an example. Sometimes the open is like this. Okay? After, let's say, after 20 minutes it go like this. 20 minutes go up. It stops. Then it goes down. Down. Here it stops. It go down. And then at the end it goes up here. So how this candlestick will be? For those guys who know, it could be like this. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It could be like this. I will show you why. Okay. It could be like this. Like this, like this. So, this is the open. This is the open here. This is the close. This is the high of the day. And this is the low of the day. Okay? So, the first thing, for example, this is just an example, okay? The stock opens here, it goes up. So, this going up, it could be $1, it could be $2. You can make money also. In 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you can make money. Then it stops. And then it go down and it reaches the open and it continues to go down until the end of the day. And then the market stops going down and then it goes up. Okay? So this is where the day traders, they buy back. They buy back, the stock will go up at the end of the day. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, it will be going up. So a lot of people, when they see the stock is going up, they buy also and they make money. Okay? So you see that? So this is just techniques that I develop, and you can use them, and they are in my let's see here. Yes. And these are let's see here, some. Yes. So for me, last week, when I was speaking about selling short, I have given you a lot of it means a lot of solutions to what you should do in general, and I put 8 solutions to make money in the market downtrend or crash. In this, I have showed you many of training that I have, either by videos or by thing. But those who are interested to sell short, okay, you can see the videos, and these 19 videos I will explain all the techniques that I have for day trading, okay, by selling short. You can go long also, okay, and you can check all this stuff. So guys, anyone who wants to know or who is interested to check these things, you can just go and check. So let's go to another thing now. If you can try to think about the trends now. The only trend that it is clear right now is the energy sector, because energy sector has a lot of problems these years, a lot of problems. Okay, now gas, as you can see, if you are interested, you can see that this gas is going down in the price. I don't know what is the price in your area, but for me it is here $1.87. This is what I see last, $1.87 for the gallon. This is what I see in our neighborhoods, and sometimes it is $2 to $2. This is how much the price is for 1 gallon, but I don't know what is for you guys. Okay, so if there is no trend, the swing trading will be difficult. It's like 2018. Now, why it is difficult? It is difficult because there is no trend. A trend should stay many days, many weeks, in order that you can make money. But if 2 days are going up, 3 days are going down, and you don't know if it continues to go down, to go up, so there will be a problem of trend. And for a lot of my guys, students, and the people I teach, and the other thing, I say, try not to buy too much this week's. Check penny stocks and IPOs. Now, why is that? Top series said, is green energy and renewable energy the future in next 25 years? Oil is limited resource for the planet. Yes, but understand that we are still using oil and its derivatives for a long time. And the green energy is a competitor. Understand that you don't think just we should stop this and we make this. Do you understand what does it mean? There are many countries in the third world countries like North Africa, Middle East, Venezuela, Iran, and a lot of countries, they rely only on oil. If there is a collapse in oil, these countries will collapse. And you will see a lot of wars in these countries. Why? Because the people becomes poor, and this government, they did not do anything to make their economy better with other alternatives. Here in America also we have a big sector. And understand that Republicans, they like the old oil and gas companies. Okay? Democrats, they like the green energy, and that's why each one will help what he likes. Okay? Because if it doesn't help you, for example, if Democratic Party, they will go and help green energy. So what does it mean? It means they give them more money, more help, and this will be as if you are helping a competitor against another one. So you understand? So the oil companies, they lose business. Now when they lose business, what they do? They fire people. Now when they fire people, they lose their homes. They lose their living. So it's always a big problem for the economy. Don't understand that it is just changing oil companies by green companies. Okay? NASA said, time to short every energy stocks. I just showed you that energy stocks are weak. And as you can see, you might see in your area, I don't know in your area, guys, how much is 1 gallon of oil? I have no idea. But I told you that it is between $2 and $1.87. So if you have other numbers, please put them here. At least I will see, because I don't know how much is it in your area, because America is very big, so it's a place. Now, shorts, selling short, yes. Day trading, yes. Options, puts, yes. Okay? So if you find, because a lot of people, they don't know that what we call puts, options, you can day trade them. And for me, I told always my students to use my strategies the same as the stocks, the same as options. Okay? So because it is the same, although the risk is not the same, but understand that in order to make money, you should follow the trend. If there is no trend, let's say today, Monday the market will collapse again. You just buy in the morning, buy puts. At 9:30, you see the market is doing bad, you buy some. At the end of the day, if the market goes down too much, you will be making money. Is that simple? Yes. But if the market is against you, you should always sell and exit. Because you should always think about the risk. Okay? The risk is everything. The risk is everything. It means if you don't know how to control the risk, you will never be a trader. Even in investing, guys, okay, there are some people who send me their investment or something. When I see something wrong, I will tell them. Okay, if you see your stock going too much and the market is going up, what does it mean? I will show you here, guys, because I always say a lot of things about this thing. So let's I just give you this example. I'm not speaking about stocks in general. I'm just giving you something just to check. So a stock was going up. Just an example. See, this is a stock. Let's say now the stock is $100. Okay. And we are in 2nd of January. Sorry for the handwriting. 2020. Just an example, okay? $100. After that, it's going down today is, as I can see, it is 7 March. Now let's say, I just give you an example, okay? It's $50. Now, this company that you are investing in, yes, at the beginning, when let's say you bought it here. This is you bought here. This is the buy point. You bought it at, let's say, at $70. It goes to $30 to $100. So you have made a lot of money, a lot of profits. Okay, a lot of profits. But the company stops here in 2nd of January. Here, let's say in 2019, in January. In January you bought it, 1 year. The second year, the first year you have been making a lot of money, but the second year has gone. Now, let's say we see the market or the industry that this company is. Let's say the industry was going up like this. It stops. This is the industry that the stock follows. It goes down, good, but the industry has been going up. Okay? This is just an example. Now here I'm speaking about the industry the company is, the industry, and this is your company. Now, you ask yourself, why my company is going down, and the industry is... Industry, what does it mean? It means almost all the stocks that are in this industry are going up. Your company, exception, one company or 2, 3, is going down. You should go to fundamentals and see what's going on. What's going on? Why your company fundamentals? Okay. The only thing I ask my students, okay, not to do is to see these analysts. Analysts are the biggest problem in the market. Because what do these analysts do? Although the market of this company is going down because this company is losing money, the analysts say good about this company. They say good, they say hold. You find always hold. Because the company will do good in the future. Who tells you that the company will do good? In what basis? In what basis the company will do good? How do you know? How these guys know? The people are selling short this company because they know the company has problems. Do you know who will take a big positions in this? Most of the people who take big positions, I will tell you, because most of you you don't know, are what we call hedge funds. Now, I know that you know what hedge funds are. Hedge funds are traders who have billions of billionaires. They give them money, and through a normal system, they short stocks that they see weak. They kill these companies. They kill them. But they kill them for a reason. They know the fundamentals are bad. Okay? The fundamentals of these companies are bad. That's why this hedge fund make a big position. And this is what we call, for those who don't know, this is what we call position trading. Position trading is when the trader knows something about the company When we say knows, it's public. It's not stupid. You go just to fundamentals of this company, you know that this company is losing money. Another thing, a very important thing you can see in a company which is alarming. Now, for me, the first thing I see without looking at the fundamentals is the price going down. Okay? This is a proof. This proof is a fact. It's not something that you can hide. The chart doesn't hide the price. For example, it is 100, now it is $50. The stock has lost 50%. Do you know what does it mean, 50%? Let's say you work in a job. Let's say you make $5,000. Let's say you make you have a good job. You make $5,000 and you live a good life. You have a house, you have a wife, kids, a car, you have everything. And then one time they cut your hours and your salary becomes $2,500. So for you, your life is based on 5,000, not on 1,200 to 2,500. Okay? So if you are getting 2,500, what does it mean? It means you are going to lose a lot of things. One of them is your house, your car, your wife, and everything else. So a company, when it lost a lot of money, okay? When it lost a lot of money, the first thing I see by myself, without looking at fundamentals, we look at the price. A price that it is not going to stop going down. Okay? You can see the competitor, they go down like 10%, for example, 10%, and you see another competitor, it was going down, but they go up again. Okay? But this company is going down, it doesn't stop. That is a problem. Now, another thing that you can see from the price, not the price, you can see other things like earnings. If you see like this, a stock is going down, then it makes a gap down, then it goes down, then it makes a gap down, then it goes down, then it makes another gap down. Now, what do you think about this gap down here, second, third? All these are gap downs. Now, what does it mean? It means that the analysts say that the company will be good, but the company has announced that the company has lost money. That's why we have gap downs. Gap downs, it means the company loses money in the earnings. That's why this company is going down. So whenever you have a company that is making gap downs and the stock is going down, you should check why. From the fundamentals, why your company is losing money. Okay? Another thing is dividend. Some companies, they stop the dividend, they stop it, or they reduce it. For example, they give $1 a year, and then next they give only 50 cents. Then it's going down, it gives you 25 cents, and then one day they say no dividend because the stock is $1. It was $20 here. So these are some measures that you see if you have a company. And believe it or not, for me, when you are going to, let's say you are investing, you should invest, but you should follow your investment. Investing, it doesn't mean that you buy something and you forget about it. It's not. You should at least each 3 months you see what's going on to your company, and this will help you. Okay, will help you understand what's going on. At least you can take some measures. Okay, you can take some measures. You can do, maybe you can sell half of your shares. Maybe you can sell and wait. If this company comes back again, you can buy it again. There is no problem. Because it's not, this investing, it is not marriage. Okay? You should not marry the stock. You should never marry the stock. The stock is a vehicle to make you money. If the stock makes you lose money, you should sell it. Buy another one that is going up. Okay? So it's like this. And if your stock is like the market, it's okay. Because for example, in 2008, most of the stocks lost 50%. It means most of them. But there are some stocks that go bankrupt. They don't lose only 50. They lose 70, 80, 90, and they go bankrupt. So I will show you that some stocks, they don't just do like the market, but they do worse than the market. And this is a very dangerous thing. Top series said, thanks for the honest advice, Kareem. You have helped lots of people. Yes, I'm trying, but it's very hard. It's very hard because in investing and in trading, it's all psychological. You begin to love a stock. For me, I have never loved the stock. Yes, I like a stock because it gives me money. For example, I traded a lot Apple, Facebook, Twitter, and other stocks before. GCP, now it's bankrupt, but when it was good, I was buying it. Energy stocks in some years, they were so good. Drugs companies, they were so good. Gold and silver, they were so good in 2009, 2010, 2011. Yes, I make money, but when the stocks are good. But when the stocks are going down and when I buy, I lose money, I will never touch them. Those kind of stocks. So you should always, like they say, date a stock and never marry it. Date a stock, take the good days, take the profits, and get out. If you buy a stock and you begin to lose, just exit. Exit and watch. You can come back again. Because the market doesn't go in one day. Okay? So a lot of people think that you will lose the opportunity if you should stay holding the stock because one day the stock will go up. No. This is the biggest mistake you can do in investing. You think that the stock will come back. And this is a hope. And this is a psychological hope. This is a psychological weakness. And for me, I have seen a lot of students many years ago, even in day trading. Some people, they trade, they have a big money. I have seen someone who has 250,000, he put it in one stock. The stock was doing great. But after a few years, this company began to lose business. The stock is going down, and he has never seen it for many years. One time he opened his account. It's a bank account where we have investment. The bank, they don't even send him an email or they say the stock has been going down too much, 40% or 30% or 60% or 100%. They don't tell him anything. They don't send him anything. Because they don't care. What they care about is you give them their fees. So this guy has lost 250,000. I taught him myself. And when he discovered that the bank has a lot of fees and he has lost a lot of money because now he could be a millionaire, but he was not. Okay? He has $500,000. He is a guy that he is working too much his job, and he put 25% of his money all in bank investment. But I told him, bank, you should never do investing in a bank because a lot of fees. So I explained that, and then he decided to change his way of seeing things, but he lost a lot of money. Shikhar Sood, said, we see NASA said, what happens to our stocks if the company is bought and is not listed anymore? Now, what does it mean? Most of the time, it goes bankrupt. What does it mean? You lost all your money. You lost all your money. If a stock was $100 and you keep it, and now it is $1, what do you expect? Do you expect this company from 100, it goes to $1, and then from $1 it goes to 200? What do you expect that? It means in general, when a company is having problems, the problems will worsen day by day, week by week, earning by earning, because it has a lot of debts and they can't pay interest rates, and the executives, they don't know what to do because they lose business. So the executives, what they do in general, they begin to sell their shares in order to get their money, because executives, they know the company is collapsing, but they can't say the company is collapsing. So they begin to sell, and the big guys who are the big holders, like mutual funds, like the other big holders, banks, some of them, they will begin to sell very heavily. That's why you see stocks collapse, because when a broker or when a bank or when mutual fund, he knows that this company is having problems, a lot of problems, after 1 year or two, he will sell all his shares. He doesn't care, because if he stays more, he will lose more. Okay? So as I told you before, NASA, you should, if you have an investment, you should each 3 months, you should look what is going to your stock. Is it like the market? Now, when it is like the market, don't worry a lot. If it is this, because the people, they sell short all the companies, which is normal, it doesn't mean that the company has a problem. Okay? It doesn't mean that. It means that just because of viruses, because of short sellers, because of the bad news, so some people, they sell short the companies, so they go down. So this is normal in the market. What is not normal is that when there is a problem in the whole economy, like in 2008. In 2008, it's the majority of its financial problems. People, they lose their jobs, they lose their houses. So the banks, they want to sell the houses, they don't give any money. A 200 house, they can't sell it with 100 or 90 or 80, but they sell it in order to get just some money. Because if they don't sell, okay, it will be a problem to hold all these houses in their inventory. Okay? So that's why we have banks that go bankrupt. We have millions of people, they lose their jobs, especially real estate jobs. A lot of people, they lose their jobs in everywhere, in retail, in everywhere. So it's the crisis. Okay? So Shikhar Sood say, there seems to be no solution to coronavirus. When the market will be declining, people are still scared to put their money, and market is near 52-week low. What should we do? Sit idle till March? Man, you sell short like the other people and make money. So Why you should go long where everything is going short? Why? If you don't want to sell short, or you are scared, stop trading. You just stop trading, that's it. Keep your money aside and don't touch until you see what's going on, until this problem resolved. But when you say coronavirus has no solution, no, don't say this because it's stupid. How many viruses we have seen in history? We have seen thousands of viruses. Just before, many years ago, they speak about a lot of viruses, especially from birds, from cows, from a lot of, and they have big news, but the market has gone back again. So when you see there is no solution, it is now, not in the future. So guys, if you are scared, leave your money into your account. Do not trade. Do not invest in anything. Just leave. Because if the stock market goes down and down and down, if you want to invest in the future after 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, if the market is coming back, you buy cheaper. You buy cheaper stocks, you buy them cheap. And then when they go up because of the good news, they find the antivirus, they find the solution, and all the people will be happy, so the market will be going up and you will be making a lot of money. But now, it is days for day trader. If you want to sell short, and you know how to sell short, it's very good. If you want to do put options, you can do that also. You can, with ETFs, you can do, you short the whole indexes, yes. But it doesn't mean that you just go and you sell short and you don't know how to exit. Okay, it's another problem, because the market can go up again, like this week. This week, the beginning of the week, it was so good. Okay, if you sell short, you will be losing a lot of money. So you should understand how to trade. Okay, if you don't know how to trade, this is a problem for you, because the market is doing what it is doing. Some people they short, some people they go long. It depends on the people. Top series says, in life you should never run behind 3 things: stock, train, and girl. One goes another, one comes. It is your philosophy, man. I have no idea about this. Stock, yes, maybe, but for this train and girl, I don't know. I don't follow like this the train or a girl. You follow it. So I don't know. You might be right. NASA, I mean good stocks to get bought. No. I am sorry. I have never seen a good stock going up and then it go bankrupt. Because the people who bought this stock, the big guys, the mutual funds, they have already checked these companies for fundamentals. A company that it is doing good against its competitors, it will not fall and taken away from stock market just like that. But it could be sold to another company, yes. But your money is there. They will give you other shares, or they give you your money, okay? So don't be scared of that. Don't be scared. But if you see a company that it is going down for a long time, this is where you should be aware that one day you wake up, you don't find your company. This is because it scared people. Bankruptcy, they will never tell you the bankruptcy. The company will not tell you a few days before. Oh, they say, okay, listen, next Monday we will announce bankruptcy. No, they will never do that. They will, when they announce, it means that the company doesn't exist in the stock market. It has already been taken, because they contact the exchange. They contact the company. You say your stock will not be anymore in our exchange, so you should get out, and that's it. So the investors will lose their money. They lose their shirt. This is what happened in 1929, where the whole market was shorted, but at that time it was wild. All the traders are shorting, and they have made... The one guy that I was following before is Jesse Livermore. Livermore is one of the greatest short sellers in the world in the beginning of the 20th century until the mid of 20th century. Okay? He sells short a lot. Whenever there is an opportunity, a big opportunity, he sells short a lot and he make a lot of money. Okay? So, but NASA, I don't think that good stocks will be bankrupt. But they can be bought by another company. Yes. You find a lot of companies. You know why they do that. I will just explain this, because a lot of people they don't understand this thing. Okay? I will tell you. Okay. Just to understand this thing. So you see here there is a private company, and then it goes to public. Public, it means it becomes what we call an IPO, which is the initial public offering. It means public, it means you can buy, you can sell. Private, no. So let's say the company is $1 million. This is the worth of the company, 1 million. Okay, $1 million is the worth. Let's say the stock price is $1 a share. Now it goes to public. Let's say it becomes $50 million. It's still small, but it becomes 50, and the stock becomes $50. Just an example, okay? Now the stock was doing good, as you can see. This is $50. Here it was $1 before. Now there is a big company that has, let's say, $10 billion, and they buy this small company. They buy it. So they buy it from the market. They buy the whole company. It means all the shares, because this company has sold itself to the big company. Now these guys here, since they were only 1 million, now it is 50 million. So let's say these guys own 30% or 40% or 50%, or let's say it is 30 million from this 50 million. So these guys, you find, for example, one guy or two guys or three guys, they own this 30 billion. So they sell this company for this big company, and they take their 30 million, and that's it. And this company doesn't exist anymore. Let's say it is XYZ. Okay, you will never find it in the thing. But this big company, it says it is TXOF. Let's say this company is TXOF. So this is deleted, and they added more shares here. So they can give you either money for if you own shares in this public company. They can give you money, or they can give you shares, as you like. Depends on the company, what does it want. Sometimes it gives you money, sometimes it gives you shares. Okay? And this, if I will search for for companies, if I find some companies like this, I will show you. So let's go to the chart. I will guys, I will just try to search with you guys. Okay, to search with you guys if I can find let's go to the biotechnology. I don't know if I can find you see these companies. See, it was $3, now it is 39 cents. It looks business. Okay, let's if I find this company that was sold, I will let you know. If I find one, sometimes it shows up, sometimes it is not. I will see. See this company? From one, it goes to $5 a day in a day, 500%. Okay, let's go. I don't know if I can find a company. I'm just trying to look. If I don't find, it's very rare. Let me see. I have seen before, but let's see. Let's go maybe some others. As you can see, drugs companies are very, very dangerous. They can go up so good and they can go down so good also. So in this, I don't find. I should maybe search next time. I didn't find, so maybe next time. Because sometimes when something is taken from the, it will be deleted. That's why I have seen some. I don't find them. No, I don't find them. I can't waste more time. I can't waste more time searching for these stocks. But maybe next week I will search for some companies that were sold. So we are now at 1 hour 34 minutes. We have some questions. I will be speaking to them until we finish. So Mohammed bin Naba said, "Hi Kareem, have you ever traded futures like crude oil and gold, and what do you think about them?" Now, to do futures, which is a leveraged vehicle of making money, you should be a day trader. For me, I don't trade and I have never traded them. But it's the same principle. It's the same principle as day trading. If you know day trading, you can day trade options, futures, and what is called the other one? Forex, currency pairs. Now, the good thing about futures is that the price is what you see, what you get. It's like stocks. Currency pairs is the same. But understand that if you buy a contract, it can be wiped in a few hours. So you should be a good trader and you should exit on time. It means you should be a day trader. That's what I mean. But I have never traded futures because I don't want to do day trading. It's very frustrating, it's very stressful, and you should search for the news. You should be the whole day in the market at night, okay? Because this futures, it's a big market. It could be going up so wild and going down so wild in a few hours. So if you have a position and you don't know what you are doing, you will be wiped out in 1 hour or two, but you don't know. Okay? So be careful of this thing. But there are some E-mini that are so small that you can trade, okay? And you can control them. It means they are not very, very dangerous. And in 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, they can't go that much up or down. So it's very good for beginners to begin with those. Okay? So there are many they created. It's the same thing. But when it's going up or going down, it should be very, very small. Okay? Very, very small. So you can see the chart and you can decide if the future is going up or going down. But for me, I have never traded futures. Just to answer your question. Fabian, hello Kareem, thank you very much. Advanced Trader, hi. Can we short stocks in day trading if we look for the opposite for your two criteria? Yes, you can do that. But day trading is not swing trading. So this is the thing. If you are going to do day trading, you should go to the training that I have done. Training level 11 for selling short. Training level 12 for going long in day trading. So you should stick with the techniques that I showed you there. You should not go do swing trading. Swing trading, when you sell short, is you follow the trend. But right now, the trend is very difficult to know. So how can you trade? Now, when you can use, for example, my criteria. If you are doing penny stocks or IPOs, because sometimes these stocks are not following the market. They don't go with corona or coronavirus and so on. Okay? Advanced Trader, so who is the best short seller now? One of the biggest guys is Soros. He is very known in everywhere, in futures, in currency pairs. He is a big guy, and he manages billions and billions of dollars as a day trader. He is one of the biggest guys. But for me, I'm not following the guys. But this is for true. He is a true trader. It means the rich, they give him billions of dollars to play with. And they know the risk. And if he made money, he will make billions of dollars of money. He's not making 1 million or 2 million, okay? So he is a big guy. And he's a hedge fund manager. You can search, and he's always speaking about the global problems of the world. So he is doing trades according to that one. Global, not just in America market. He's seeing, for example, in forex currency pairs, it means he's looking for the whole countries in the world and see what's going on, okay? And he can sell short one, he can go long for one. It depends on his expectations of the market. So he is a big guy. Advanced traders say biotechnology is way to go now with coronavirus. I have showed all the thing. Everything is going down. This week it's good, yes, for a few days. But making a generalization, you can't do that. But I showed at the beginning of my live, the only stocks that are going for true downtrend is energy stocks. And I told you that it is that one, okay? That I see. But all the other thing, I don't see anything which is big. Rahmatullah Moody, how are you? Thank you very much for coming. Advanced trader companies that working for coronavirus treatment. Yeah, you mean drug companies? Yes. But if they don't find the thing, they can collapse also. So be careful. So yes. Rahmatullah Modi said IDSA. So I will check these stocks that you tell me. Yes. He gives me a company that it is sold. Thank you very much. IDSA. Yes. Look here, guys. Thank you very much. Rahmatullah Modi. Thank you very much. This company that I showed, which is called IDSA, it was sold here. As you can see, $1.12. This is how it is sold. Okay? Here we have a gap up. Maybe this company has been sold. Yes. It was $2.69. This is what I showed you before. When it is delisted, you will show like this. There is no trading. There is nothing. Nothing. You can ask your broker. You say IDSA. What happened to it? He can give you more information. FSTV. FSTV. I don't find it. I'm sorry. FSTV, I don't see it. FT. No, it has not. 47 FTSV, we have a gap up here. I think I showed this stock. I showed when I said this stock I showed, I think when here. Yes. I showed last week, but there is another gap up also. So this is rare to have a gap up and then to have another gap up. Okay, but it is not sold. No, today is trading. Yes, it is trading. It goes from 60 to 94. Wow. So it opens at 93. It goes to 60. Then it goes to 94. You see that? This is the feast of day trading. This is the feast. The whole day shorting it, and then the whole day going up, and it comes back. Okay? PKDC. Yes. It could be sold. Yes. I don't think it could be delisted because the company is still good here. It's an IPO. Now, when it is an IPO, as I told you before, some people, they sell their company, the whole company. So, and this company is sold to another company. And the people who own this company, for example, you bought here at 13 and now it is 14. They give you $14.66, which is the last price. $14.66. They give you this price and that's it. Yes. But you can, for anything that happened, guys, you can just ask your broker if you have some question, because they can get the information easily, or you can Google it. You can Google it and find out, or you can go to the company itself and you call them. It depends. It depends on what you do, or you own this company. Okay. So as I told you guys, I think that these weeks will be very volatile. So coronavirus is still widespreading, and it's going bigger and bigger and bigger. We don't know when it stops, or when they find an antivirus. And like Italy, I just give you an example of ARGW. ARGW. Let's see. You see this stock. You said it does good, but see. Here it goes from 1 cent, it goes to 18 cents. Okay? But the whole shares are only 1,100 shares. So you see? So this is not what we are talking about. All this is only 1,000. It means someone has bought 1,000 and then it stops. So this is not stock that we are talking about. See, $2.99, $2.99. I don't know. $3. It goes to $6. Now this it is a stock that most of the people, they don't trade, because there is no, here it is zero, okay? Zero volume. The stock doesn't change for many days. So this is not considered as a stock that you are following, okay? So guys, we are at the end of this session. So for those guys who are interested into a day trading, into options, into selling short the whole market, you should go and either you have some strategies to do, or you can choose some of my strategies, and we can follow the market and see what's going on in the future, okay? Because no one knows. But understand that for me, it's very hard to have a trend right now. It's very hard because the days, sometimes days up, sometimes days down. So it's very hard. So the best thing is to see opportunities like a day trader, either going up, going long, or selling short, or to do some calls options or put options according to the day. You can day trade them, because a lot of people, they don't know. It said Eno. Yes, but it's like a penny stock, as you can see. It's like a penny stock. So it was 7. After 3 days, it goes to 14. So 100%. And here it was only 4. So 4 to 14. So here it's more than 320. But you understand that these stocks can go up like this and can go down too much. So they are very, very volatile, this kind of stocks. Okay? So you will never know that they will get this. Because if they get this, they can go down and lose a lot of money, like this here. If you can see here, okay? So if you can see here, it goes up to 5.95 and then it goes to 4.36. So about 20% lost. And then here it goes more, 4.11, and then it goes down here to 3. So from 5.95, it means it's nearly 6. You go here to 3, so you lose 50% if you stay. But you will never know that it will go like this. So, okay, it can go down. So it's very, this kind of stocks are very risky to trade. So either you can day trade them if you see something going on in the morning. Yes, you can day trade them. And be careful, because things are going up and down very, very quick. Okay, so we are at 1 hour 52. So we are going to end this session soon. So the thing is about this coronavirus. In Italy, for example, they stopped children from going to school. So I just see it in the news today. 38,000 schools. 38,000 schools in Italy. All the students stopped going to school. And this is a very, very big thing. This has never happened, that one country stopped all the kids from going to school, because they see how dangerous, because this coronavirus, it's a new virus, and until they find what we call an antivirus, it will stop this. Now the companies that they make a solution, they can go high in the market. This is for sure. But we will never know who are these companies in order to put our money in order to make a miracle. So we don't know the future. If we know the future, we can make billions of dollars in few months, 1 month or 2 or 3. You can be the richest man on earth if you know the future. And this is very, very hard. Okay? So guys, I think we come to an end for this session. So if you have any other questions, you can send me an email. The email is always in here in the description. You find always my email. And you can go to Facebook. You put my name, And you can send me a message by Facebook. It will be very easy because I know most of the people, they use Facebook. And it's very easy. I have a lot of students here in this chat and other guys. They always send me a message, a Facebook message by Messenger. So even if you are not with my friends, or you can go to my page and you send me a message. But the best thing is the email or the Facebook Messenger. This is the fastest they can answer, because I check my email many times a day. Now, if you put your comment on the video, it could be taking days, because I don't check each day the videos or what the people say or so. Okay. And it's very for my students. I send videos to them to explain what's going on in the market, if there is opportunities of stocks or selling short or whatever. And that's it for today. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, and please share my video and comment on it and like it, and subscribe if you don't. Thank you very much.